This is round 7 of the silver bracket. And the winner of this match is going to take on Weihenstephaner. And the winner of that match is going to be the champion of the silver bracket. The losers, of course, will go down to the bronze bracket, where they'll get another chance. Now, I'm pretty familiar with both the tastes of Czechvar and Hofbräu because I've done recent contests involving them both. And the way I predict this is going to go, and I'll predict it now, so that if I'm wrong, you can watch me make a chump out of myself, that I'm going to think that this is a sweeter and more pleasant tasting beer. And I'm going to taste this one, it's going to be more bitter. And I'm going to start leaning towards this one. And then, as I drink more of them, then I'm going to start thinking that this is kind of watery compared to this, and I might lean towards this. But that's the way it usually went with Hofbräu. But now it's up against Czechvar. This is a well-balanced Pilsner with a hoppy flavor, a malty flavor. You know, it's a great balance, a great all-around flavor from start to finish. Whereas this one, you first drink of this one, it's going to be bitter. And that's what is kind of off-putting if I was to chase this with this. I'm going to think, God damn, that's fucking bitter. Well, maybe this will come out first after I mix them out. Mix them up and don't know which is which. All right, my camera shut off. And it wasn't the battery, it was the disk or the card ran out of space. So, this is being picked up by my cell phone. It's an Android Galaxy 9, S9 or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, and I don't know how much that you missed of the video before I got shut off, but this one I said was a much stronger beer. And it is turning out just pretty much like I predicted, that the bitterness is becoming palatable the more I drink of it, and this one is becoming a little bit weaker and more watery by comparison. Now, I still don't know which one is which, but I think this is the Czechvar and I think this is Hofbräu. Yeah, so now Hofbräu is definitely exhibiting more flavor. Flavor that is now starting to lack as the beers get a tad bit warmer and a tad bit flatter, because they're sitting out here and the carbonation is bubbling away. So they tend to get a little bit flatter the longer you let them sit out. And when that happens, you know, a stronger beer is better because it retains some of the flavor. So, I'm kind of leaning towards this. This one is more hoppy. So again, I'm thinking that this is the Pilsner. But hops are what makes beers bitter. And yet this one is more bitter. So it's obviously just a different kind of hops. And I don't know. Interesting, they say on the can it's the Czech Lager. But on the beer side, they classify this as a Bohemian Pilsner. So brewed with whole cone Saz hops, Moravian malt, and natural soft water in our brewery in the Czech Republic. Owned by the Czech Republic. So this is a state-owned beer, evidently. Interesting. We got a half a liter here. 5% ABV. You know, this is a beer that I could drink anytime because it's crisp. And it's got a good flavor and it's got a good finish and everything. Assuming that's this. Well, this beer, it's maltiness. I think the finish is the maltiness is coming out in the finish. Okay, so the writing on this is too freaking small. I can't see shit. But it's 330 milliliters. 5.1 ABV, I think. That's what at least that's what I have written down. That's what it says on the beer sites. But I can't really, it's all too small. I can't read it. When you get to be my age, you get the long arms disease here, and you still can't read shit, you know. So, I think I'm going to have to get this to Hofbräu. I mean, it started off, well, let's just make sure. This is Czech. I'm giving it to Czech. So, there you go. I was wrong. Czech is a stronger, more bitter beer. I made another mistake. All right. I'm giving this to Budvar. And Hofbräu is going down to the bronze bracket. Surprising. I'm not surprised that Czech has won, but I am surprised that I got it wrong. I'm surprised that I thought that this one would be the stronger one, but it was actually this one that was the stronger one. This one was the more bitter one. This one turned out to have more flavor in the end. This is the one I'll have another beer. Of course, I'll have another beer of that too, but give me a choice, I'll take this one. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
All right, there you go.